Hey, this is Chris Camp, and today I'm going to try to help with the Underhand Flick. I'm going to use an iPhone 4 to record this and a 9-foot 16 plat Joe Strain whip with an 11-inch handle. Ironically, there were whips very similar to this that helped aid in the production of the iPhone 4 and subsequent iPhone 5. Now first, I want to clear up the difference between the cattleman's crack and the circus crack. The circus crack and the cattleman's crack are actually the same crack. It's just that one is done vertically, the other one is done horizontally. You'll notice you can take one from one position and begin to slowly move it into another position using the same arm movement in each one. Now these have been given different names even though they're really the same crack, so that you can differentiate between the vertical and the horizontal. Now typically the vertical is called the circus crack because circus performers and lion tamers have used this crack for years and years. Now it's not only those two types of performers that use this. School teachers and librarians have also been known to use this, as well as that one lonely housewife that lives 2 streets over. Now what I really want to explain is the underhand flick, which looks like this. The traditional overhand flick looks like this. It has a scooping motion that comes up and over and then down and scoops out. Not to be confused with just a forward throw that looks like this. You'll notice this one stays on the same side of the body and can also be done horizontally, which is good for a wrap. The underhand flick looks like this. Again, the overhand looks like this. Like you're flicking something up, it comes up and pops it up. One more time with the overhand. The underhand is what we're working on. You can start with it behind you, the whip that is, and then like a bad tennis return with this elbow and this arm, you're going to pull the whip forward, and instead of keeping your wrist nice and straight and stiff, a lot of this is actually done with the wrist. So I'm going to pull it forward, and then I use my wrist to pop that whip up. Of course, you can use a circus crack as your follow through. It makes a nice little combination here. Watch my wrist. The underside or the palm side of my wrist is out, facing forward. The ball is in the palm of my hand. I'm hanging on to it kind of loosely, and I'm going to push it forward. You'll notice it's away from my legs. If you want to stand forward and straight, you can. But if balance is your issue, you can bring a foot forward, and it'll help keep that leg away. Here's what it looks like from the side. Again, I'm going to push it. And as I'm straightening out my arm, my wrist is going to come forward. Again, from the front view, whip out behind you. Again, palm facing forward. You're going to push it out with your arm and the wrist. So this is the underhand. This is the overhand. As seen in Raiders of the Lost Ark, when he comes around, a little flick like this, brings off the belt, up and around, and a nice flick like that. Off, around, up, and then into another forward flick to the side. So I hope that helps, and I'm Chris Camp, the Whip Guy. Check us out at thewhipguy.com. Like us on Facebook. Thanks a bunch.